Well, we used to live in a world where the audience sat and watched. Now we live in a world where the audience wants to do something.
In this world today, context is a kind of content. And I think it's important to step back and look at the ways in which people are accessing and sharing and talking about media, because that is media too.
The mistake that I see a lot of broadcasters making is trying to also be the provider of the second screen, when in actuality, people already have the second screen. It's Twitter or it's Facebook, it's whatever they're currently using. That's what they're going to use to talk about what's on TV.
But in the end, we don't want to waste our time with stuff that doesn't have craft, that doesn't have time, that doesn't have finesse and virtuosity in it. And not everybody's walking around with that.
Brands and agencies need to start thinking about not only what fans want, but what they can also offer with their unique sort of resources. I don't want to write Homeland while I'm watching it. I want someone else to write it so that I can watch it, right? But I do want to personalize my experience of watching the content so that I don't miss things unintentionally, so that I can go back and look at things, so that I can share it with friends, so that I can invite people over or talk to people online while I'm watching, right? It's about personalizing the context more than it is about personalizing the content.
So I see all content coming through IP via the internet, sent into a single device that might be embedded into the viewing device itself, or might not be.
The cable companies have really dropped the ball on user experience. They've really dropped the ball on design and like the usability of the interfaces of these devices.
A consumer expectation that if it's a streaming service, that it should be platform agnostic.
Well, I think one of the major steps that brands and agencies need to take is to first stop thinking of themselves as building communities. I hear that all the time. You're not building a community, you're courting a community. The community already exists out there, and the first step they need to take is to really start thinking about what the community is invested in and what kind of exchange the community is interested in.
I don't want, Woody Allen or James Joyce to be responding to my state. I want to respond to theirs. So I think the more that we try to ape and mirror the audience, the less we're doing for them. But in the end, that media's got to be something. It still has to be Game of Thrones to get people talking about it.
Young people especially know when the barrier placed in front of them that prevents them from doing something with the entertainment that they have is an artificial one placed by the company in order to maintain audience or market share.